Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Will, and surprise, we're back with The Witcher. Today they are doing the 3.6 update in Genshin, so we're playing this. And yeah, I'm trying to think. Normally I come in kind of late to the update, so I just like start downloading it right around stream time. But today I tried to get on it early, except the servers, like they took down the servers for it, which I think they do it. I don't know if they do that for every update or if only for like really big updates. So it's like I thought it was interesting. I need to go back and try to remember if they take down the servers for Genshin like every time. But yeah, so right now I'm not even updating it. I'm just waiting for the servers to come back on with the update so we can get that going. So that means the next 2 days will be Genshin Impact back to back, baby. Let's go quests. And we still haven't figured out how the hell to do that one. Let's try to just do some of these. Oh wait, hello, there's one right there. All right.
I battled in worse weather than this.
What he got?
I got a job for you. There's no point standing here in the rain. Right, let's go to mine. We'll talk there.
So what's the matter?
You see that node beyond the village? Weren't a thing there for centuries. Till one day we awoke, bam! There were a tower atop it. And all of a sudden lightning started pounding down. As if the Noggle Fair itself was sailing in. Hasn't stopped to this day. Something's gotta be done. About the storm. With waves like that, we can't fish, nor sail out to raid.
Fine. I'll look into the tower.
Hemdall, guide you.
Alright, cool. Let's go and do that. Mysterious tower shenanigans. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's over there. So I hopped back on the whole Blue Lock anime. I kind of fell off of it a little bit around like episode 12-ish. And jumped back in, almost up to episode 20 again. Oh. Or again, like for the first time, like I haven't seen it before. So far it's been... Oh shit, wait, I didn't realize how much health I do not have. Forgot to put on my shield. We're gonna remedy that by just doing a quick meditation. Ooh, yeah, okay. So yeah, making my way through that. It's a pretty solid show in terms of like animation and some effects that they do and stuff. I'm really liking it, although I will admit they do kind of fall in that trap that some sports anime gets into, where it's like they overly explain some moves, and it's like that. I find that's like, you know, standard with anime, but even a little bit even more so than most others sometimes.
Shit.
Okay, let's see what's up here first. Nothing? Okay. I was hoping maybe treasure chest. Let's see. What do we got? Bear? Oh no.
Looked smaller from the outside.
Oh, little leg issue.
Cease your intrusion. Leave at once. Failure to leave when summoned.
Not your lucky day.
Commence.
go. And our sword is busted.
Golem probably greeted them too.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize there were prisoners in there.
Probably greeted them too.
No.
Golem probably greeted them
Damn it.
too.
Trying to. Okay, there's no pickups for the body. It looks like.
Finally, someone's come to free
What
me.
the hell is this get up?
Famous Witcher at that. Thank the gods. I'm damned lucky you happened to be in Kovir. Was it King Tancred who sent you, or the Society of Magic?
Neither, and we're not in Kovir. We're in Skellige. Local folk hired me. See, your towers brought a massive storm to their island.
We're in Skellige,
Oh shit!
so we've teleported.
Sweet.
Oh, this is much worse than I thought.
Not sure I follow.
The tower is outfitted with a defensive regulatory magic on.
What?
A defensive system, magic, ensuring only the tower's owner will use it. When it detects an intruder, it locks down all the rooms, denies access.
And since neither of us is the tower's owner, the golem attacked me, and you're stuck behind bars.
Mm-hmm.
How do we evade its other charming features?
We must deactivate the defensive regulatory magic on. The tower's prior owner wrote a treatise about removing such defenses. Gottfried's Omni-Opening Grimoire. There must be a copy in the tower. Find it, please. With it in hand, I can try to circumvent the security measures, send you home and take the tower back to Kovir.
Yeah, how did it move itself here? I get that it has a defense system, but how the hell did it move?
Seen my share of wonders, but a tower that teleports itself? That's something new.
This defensive regulatory magicon. I tried to access it. Must have heard. Initiated some evacuation sequence. That opened the portal and jettisoned us through to Skellige. This, in turn, naturally generated electromagnetic disturbances. Hence the storm.
Storm I promised to dispel.
Then you must find Gottfried's Omni-Opening Grimoire.
Alright. Who are you?
You clearly know who I am. I don't even know your name.
Seagull Bunce. Mage and sorcerer in residence at the court of Pontvanis. This tower was to be my new home. Bought it at an auction, you see.
A tower at an auction?
It belonged to Gottfried Stamfeld, a mage of some renown. When he passed on, his heirs auctioned the edifice off. They were all wary, repulsed. None dared see what Uncle Godfrey kept in his coloured jars. If it was their contents that had stripped him of his sense of smell and taken his left eye, they put the tower on the block, along with all it contained. The price was unbeatable. I couldn't resist.
The corpses over there. Folk from the village nearby, right?
They came in a few days past. I was surprised to see their garb. But it just never entered me mind we might be in Skellige. There were just a few, led by a druid. The tower warned them. They failed to heed.
Folk on Skellig usually laugh in the face of warnings. If the tower had asked nicely and offered them a horn of mead, they might have left then.
Alright.
Right. Time to get out of here and send this tower home. Where do I look for Gottfried's treatise? Any ideas?
The library might be a logical place to start. The key should be in the laboratory.
Where's that?
As you enter the room opposite, you'll see the laboratory to your left. The library straight ahead. But remember, you're an intruder. The tower is certain to want to stop you. Make things difficult at the least.
We'll see who breaks first.
Try to smash that barrier.
Mysterious towers.
Osvayu, Iferis, Advigiat.
I feel like not.
Intruder in tower. Aqueous countermeasures in effect.
I feel like not enough fantasy games have mysterious towers. with lore. Alright, nothing happening here. Oh, Witcher Senses, let's do that just to see if we can parse out anything underground. Underground, underwater. Nothing. Alright. Now let's fix up our sword. Oh, let's actually put on some stones onto it. Armor piercing, meh. Chance of bleed. I'm assuming the rest of the things here are probably going to be like golem type stuff. I wonder, can rock monsters get bleed? What the heck, let's put on bleed. I haven't really experimented with it in terms of seeing if it works on like rock monsters, so let's just find out.
Commencing descent rotation.
Ow. Oh, fuck off. One of these guys. There we go. That one was close.
Liquidation terminated. Insufficient resources to continue.
Good cow. Haven't fought too many lycanthrope, so.
Torn to bits.
Alright, unfortunately we're going to take a quick 2-minute break and then we'll continue exploring, right? Alright, we are back. Sorry about that. Feels like recently I've been taking a lot more not even midstream breaks. We're like 15 minutes in. Hello?
Must be the key.
God, who wrote all the books in this? It's like the only other game I can think of that has this many like books with like actual like unique text in them is like Oblivion, Elder Scrolls kind of stuff. No? Alright, I was thinking maybe if we broke them, maybe we'd find something a little hidden back there. Try to send some stuff out. Alright, and on the mini-map it doesn't really show much else. Good cow. Cows are our allies. I don't know about you, but when I go against a lycanthrope, I prefer Cow to be on our side.
Intruder in library. Collection integrity compromised.
Yeah, thanks, Jarvis. Jesus. It's you. I should probably open up my Restreamer chat. That would be helpful. Should we do well?
Who's who among Kaviri sorcerers? Alchemy for Household Dilemmas Volume 3. This isn't it.
How many household dilemmas are there for alchemy?
Gottfried's Omni Opening Grimoire. This is it.
Didn't think we'd have as much neon.
Annihilation.
Now it wants to gas me.
We probably missed some stuff in there, but we'll come back, hopefully, and check it. I don't think it will be anything like, you know, super important, maybe a book or two, but who knows? Alright, please don't be an evil villain and just be like a normal dude.
Find the tome.
This it?
It is indeed. Now, back away a bit. I must deactivate the barrier. Osvayu, Iferin, Advidyat.
Isolation chamber open. Disturbing indications of freedom.
There, at last.
Looked easy.
The hardest part is yet to come. We must reach the heart of the tower and cast a deactivating spell. The tower will surely do everything in its power to stop us.
Lead the way.
Mhm.
Let's go to the central chamber.
I swear to God, if this...
To power down the security measures, the defensive regulatory magicon could react. Be on your guard. Osvayu, Iferin, Advidyat.
I'll be on my guard, buddy. But if I find out this dark tower belongs to an evil guy and you're there to get the tomes for ne'er-do-well purposes, then you shall be slain.
Defensive regulatory magicon.
That was a whiff. Oh,
Encroachment detected. Initiating emergency measures.
oh shit.
Defensive regulatory magicon.
God.
Initiating emergency measures. Defensive regulatory magicon.
Damn it.
Initiating emergency measures. Defense.
Gotti. Honestly, a little surprising. I was thinking there was going to be another round. $1. What was this? Some kind of nerd's place with all these books? I don't need no education. Oh, we got a sword. Why is it so foggy there?
Gottfried's treatise proved highly useful. It's over. Had you not arrived, I'd still be in that cage, surely. It's a trifle, but take it, please. Proof of me gratitude.
Thanks. Though I'd be more than satisfied if you calmed that storm, then took this tower somewhere else.
Consider it done. And should you ever visit Kovir, do stop by Pompvanis. Aboragi, Barathan.
Wait, what are you doing? Not this way, the door.
Nice. I actually kind of like that guy's outfit. I mean, a lot of people's outfits are like pretty bland in this game unless they're like a main character. And then they really pop. But that dude's garb was actually kind of nice. At least it's very like identifiable, somewhat. The child of with the face of a 40-year-old man.
You're alive, and in one piece.
One soaking wet piece.
Will you teach me to fly?
Another time, maybe.
Never seen such marvels in me life. Boom, flash, tower disappeared, and you was falling from the sky. And the storm, gone in an instant.
Now, didn't I tell you? It's what a witcher we needed. Aye, can't do better than an expert. And expert work deserves a fitting reward.
Always knew Unskeletors were honest folk.
Aye, well, if you ever come through here again, stop in. You'll be welcomed with open arms.
Thanks. Farewell.
Nice. That was probably one of the most delightful interactions we've had with another person.
Wait, Witcher, did you happen to see me brother in there? Horn's his name. He went in with the druid and a few other lads.
I found your friends. All dead, unfortunately. Sorry.
Told him not to go, but he wanted glory.
Let's go home, Jarl. No point standing here. Farewell, Witcher. Thanks again for helping.
Nice.
Beware the bandits that lurk in the highland.
Yeah, sweet. Actually, wait, let's check the map. Wasn't there? I think there were... Yeah, there's some question marks on this island. Alright, let's go take care of those then. Sorry. God.
I've known Bjorn so many years. To think he failed the trial of the
Steel sizzling, sparks twisting, ancient runes in the blade.
Alright. See. Are the paths long and windy and obnoxious to take? Great, we'll make an area where you have to take them. Haha. What the hell's down there? Is that a cave? It is. There we go. Wait. What the hell? There we go. That was really not worth it. What the shit? Ah! Magic. Alright, sweet. Took them out. Let's, we really haven't fought too many of these guys, so we'll definitely, like, take the stuff from their corpses. Do light sense. See if we can see anything else. Treasure chest. Alright, we look to be all good. Let's see where this pops out at. Another underwater treasure chest. Fortunately, still not really much of anything. This is a deep cave. Oh my god. Like the platforming in this game. Come on, man. Oh, well, earlier today, Kinda Funny did a stream partnered with, I don't know if it was CD Projekt Red, but it was Nvidia. It was definitely one of the sponsors. And CD Projekt Red, like their latest update, added in a new element. It's not ray tracing exactly, I don't think, or it's like a whole new like level of ray tracing. Where it was just like before, it was like, oh, better lighting and reflections. This takes it to another level, to the point where there's like a lot more in-screen bounces and stuff. So like the lighting looks a lot more realistic, even though it already looked pretty realistic. But they did like side-by-side comparisons where it's like, oh, here's like what it looks like near all these neon lights. It looks like kind of plain. The neon lights are a little glowy, but most of the scene is filled with like daylight. They turn on this new technology, like, oh my god, like the neon lights are like seriously glowing, filling the scene with color, and it's just like, it's seriously like a day-night comparison with like colored neon lights in the scene actually filling up and changing colors of stuff around. Which you'd think, oh well, that's what they should do, but like when you see it next to each other, like what it was before and after, it's like, holy shit. Like you really weren't getting much light from those neon lights. They just looked glowy, but they didn't actually have any effect on the scenery itself. It's crazy. And apparently, yeah, it's like, it's trying to replicate like real world level of like light bounces, which is very intense and very hard to do, because that's like a lot of rendering and processing. But apparently their new technology is allowing them to do it. And yeah, check it out. Kinda Funny. They just did a stream earlier today showing it off. I think even CD Projekt Red, I think, released a video kind of just showing it off as well. I haven't got to watch that one. Okay, what the fudge? But yeah, it looks crazy good. I fight bird people on rooftops, mountaintops. No. What the shit? Most of that did not feel like it was steep enough for us to continue sliding. Alright, there we go. And I think we have the right bombs to destroy the nest.
Harpies got their nest here.
Yep. Sorry, I took my eyes off the screen, forgot that, like, I should probably move. Hey, we got 2 trophies from that. Nice. Fire in the hole, I'm assuming, is you be a dingus and get blown up by your own thing. Yeah, we never did make it up there. Follow that trail. No. These woods are way too weird to ride the horse. You just not have that tight of a control. Part of me always hates exploring caves in this game just because it feels like, I'm gonna find a quest and it's gonna take me right back to this cave and I'm gonna have to redo what I just did, isn't there? But who knows? Maybe that's that cave that we were just in is kind of like a one-off. Or not a one-off, but just like, you know. Oh wait, hello, another person.
So what is she being afraid to think for
The
someone?
sorceress, Yennefer, right?
Dirty oaf.
Couldn't help overhearing your conversation. Trial of the Path. What is it?
An age-old Unskellig tradition. Young men must complete the path. Only then do they turn true warriors.
So what's this path like?
Old Gunnar can tell you all you want to know about the Path of Warriors. He's the one leads the ritual. Lives at the foot of Mount Ardaclove.
The Emperor's vengeance.
Looks like it's gonna take us up near that area we need to be in anyway, so.
I want to know already what it is we'll face.
Oh yeah, that's the Colosseum that we fought the bear in. Yeah, I'm still disappointed with that fight. Like, the fights against the other guys were like way harder than fighting the freaking bear with our bare hands. It's like, come on. Part of me's happy it was easy, we could get it done with, but another part's like, it should have been more difficult.
I don't know you. You don't know me. So what's your problem?
These isles were ours alone once. No foreigner dared set foot here. And if they did, they'd not return home. The good days, those.
Definitely not for those unlucky enough to land here. You Gunnar?
Who's asking? And why?
I want to travel the Path of Warriors.
No outlanders ever dared. But if you've had your fill of life, go on, try.
What do I do?
Path's got 2 offshoots. One leads into mountain peaks, the other into the bowels of the earth. Traverse both, and you'll have proved your valor.
Tell me about the mountain path.
It leads along the crest of Mount Ardaclove. You'll find a crimson shawl at the peak. Bring that back as proof you've reached the path's end.
Doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
Clear you've not spent much time in our mountains.
Can you tell me more about the underground path? Is a cave of some sort?
Aye, but the corridors leading to it are flooded.
There, yeah,
No
god damn it.
Paladin's ever managed to swim them. Takes training since youth. A lot of diving after pearls.
We'll see about that. What else?
At the cavern's end, a surprise awaits. Take what you find there, bring it to me.
A surprise? What kind?
You'll see. So long as you get to the end. So long as the harpies don't get you.
Well, I'm not scared to try.
Not just foreign, but dumb too. Well, no cure in that. Well, run to the top of Mount Ardaclove. Grab the crimson shawl. Then reach the cave. At its end, you'll find something I'm not about to describe. On you go then. Show the world what you're worth. The favor Lady Brand did for our son sure did bear a high price.
Alright, god damn it. Like, literally, we're just there. Parkour. How? How did y'all fuck up so bad you died on the first ledge? Jump, get... That's... Oh my god. I hate you can't jump when you're fighting. It's the dumbest fucking thing in the world. Especially since you're fighting flying creatures. There we go. Let's go. Oh my fucking... Come on. Did I... No. Right, there we go. Now we can get up over these ledges. That's so dumb. It's like literally a step that you're stuck on. Yeah, I don't get that wall kick when you're up to the wall, jump on it and like kind of kick off. Yeah, that. Like what? What's the point of that? That's clearly a grabbable ledge, my man. Goot. It's cool having a little parkour course, but again, like, their mobility in this game isn't the best. Dude. I love that you have to be like right up on it. You can't like run at it most of the time. Oh, thank God. I was afraid we were just gonna go right down into the water. Just grab the I'm not understanding. Is there like a certain like way to hit the button that I'm just not understanding? Do I have to hold circle longer for it to count as a grab or something? Like,
The white-haired one goes to his... No, there's the path of...
okay, it's not happening. There we go. Got it. Okay, I think that's what it is. Maybe I just have to hold circle more.
It's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Power me up, Stone Daddy. Got an ability point. Let's grab that first, and then. Yeah. Alright, sweet. We got another ability point. Let's get that. Let's try to get some of these ones that we haven't had instead of just boosting the ones we got. Most of them are already all boosted up anyway. Oh yeah, and the whole point was to check this stuff. should find a smith and sell these weapons. Oh, this leads right... Okay. Right to it. We already went through all of this, so let's just get to the end. We know it's just 2 dive sections. Okay, right over there. What do you mean? I'm at the end.
That's a real pleasant place.
Oh, lame. They have the proof in the middle section and not at the actual end. Fudge. Nani? It's in center space. Alright. Oh yeah, today, God, so many movie and show trailers have been popping off. So much good content coming out. I believe it's Marvel movie that's gonna be coming out called Marvels, which is gonna be Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel and, what was her name? Jessica Rambeau, I think? All 3 of them are gonna be in a Marvel movie together.
Warned me not to surface before the end. No wonder.
Wait, what the hell is happening here? Why are the points splitting up? Path of the Warrior? Path of the Warrior. I've already collected all of this, so...
Surfaced for air, and they nabbed him.
Let's continue. I swear to God, did we just have to pop out to examine the bones? Like, obviously we killed the monsters that were already there, but still. Yeah, it looks like a pretty decent one. It's got Nick Fury in it. Samuel Jackson. Which, finally, he's been in there for like a while, but it feels like they really haven't used him much in the latest phase of Marvel movies. Oh! I wasn't using my underwater senses. Lucky it was just right there. Yeah, when the thing showed it was like in the water, I was like, what? No, no, no! Frick! Frick! Jump up there, buddy. Ah. Oh, god damn it. There's still something apparently I didn't trigger somehow. Well, there, I reached the end of the tunnel. Oh, fuck me. Alright. Yeah, apparently exploring that tunnel really screwed me over. Well, we reached the end. Clearly, we're outside. So let's go talk to the guy. Like, I have the item on me that he wanted, so...
You're a witcher, right?
You heard? Me dad grew pale like you just before he died.
Alright, let's see how this works out. If this fails us or something, because it's like...
Swords, but I prefer me trusty axe. You bring news?
Path of yours wasn't easy, but I managed to get to the end. Here's proof.
First Outlander to complete the trial.
Nice.
A feat worthy of respect. I'll make sure news of your deeds spreads across the 5 Isles.
Okay. What is a polar bear doing up here? All right. All right, right on the nose, baby. Your nearest travel point is right there. Oh, there's still like one more question right there. Ugh, let's go do it. And then we'll teleport, sell all the swords and whatnot that we have on us. That should give us a bit of money. What do we got here? A yurt? TP? What do we got? Oh no, it just looks like a bonfire. Yeah, sneezing. Some hot sneezing action here.
Give us all you got!
Pathetic.
Literally one swing. Cleaved in twain. Witcher feels like it would have been a really good anime. Which they've already got a Cyberpunk one. But they do have the live action show going, so I doubt they'd have like 2 different like things going at the same time. But that would be cool if they ever did do an anime of it. I'd watch it. Ah. Giving me butt kiss here, buddy. Ah. Jump. Cool. Vault, jump over, nothing. I hate that. That's the dumbest fucking thing. Oh, you can't go over any kind of ledges or walls when you're fighting. It's like, why? Why do you do this? Ah, there you are. I don't know how overweight affects us in water. Oh, well, probably not much. That was awkward.
Fuck you.
Alright, we're gonna head back to like the main large city and sell off our stuff at the smithy. Alright, world view. Let's get up here.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Best deal around. One for the price of two.
My man's a sword swinger too. The King Rabbit. Real fire? Nuh-uh. He is too. They just smear.
Spend all night spanking balls. So tired. I cannot imagine.
I just heard something weird in the background.
Top-notch swords.
Might run out of money. Oh, he's got 5,000. Balling out here. Yeah, and I do want to go and see if maybe we can like level any of these up to like their next form if possible. This one probably. It looks familiar enough. There we go.
Willing to craft something for me?
Oh wait, no, this guy, no one can do master sets other than that one person, right? Yeah, fuck. I keep forgetting that. Fare thee well.
So long.
There's gotta be someone else. Oh wait, there are those guys in the north. Let's see if they can do any master crafting for us. We got a shitload of money. Where were they? They were over here. Yeah, let's see what the hell these guys got. We really haven't went back to them since we like finished up like the quest, giving them the tools and whatnot.
It is to see you again. Quite the pleasure.
What did you bring from Ophir? Mind if I have a look?
Level 35. Horse's sphere level and maximum inventory. Oh wait, hold on. Fear level. Oh, we could probably put that one on then. Maximum inventory. Are we up to 100 inventory? Oh wait, hello. How did I miss this? Hard.
Take care now.
Go, and in the world glory, its never-ending creation be praised. Farewell.
Praised be the world in its never-ending creation. Praised be the world in its never-ending creation.
Shoot, I thought they... I just wanted they were here to like do armor stuff. Not just selling me things. Let's see here. We got some weak horse. Boom, that boosts it by a lot. Alright, that was a bit of a bummer. Alright, we got a quest here, so let's go check that one out. Should have marked it. Oh shit, hey, one of these guys. What up?
Greetings.
What is it?
Don't mind him. Sit with us.
You're most welcome to. Though be warned, we're in the middle of some serious studying, as our learned companion calls it.
Thanks. Be happy to join you.
What do they call you?
I'm Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher.
They call me Rufus, and this here learned fellow is Theophile Maria Roscoe, and this is... sorry.
Manfred. I'm Manfred.
Exactly. Geralt. Heard that name before. You frequent the fairs?
Nope.
You've confused him with Gerard, the stage artist who indeed attends fairs and breaks wind to the tune of popular melodies. To the delight of the crowds, I'd add. Our guest is none other than the White Wolf himself.
Well, my apologies. Ain't you the one that... You know, the rumours about Foltest's death?
No, wasn't me. Any news of the war, for instance?
They say the Black Ones will mount a new offensive soon to cross the Pontar. I bet diamonds to peanuts Radovid won't manage to repel this time.
Such a shame Henselt perished in Lormark. Blasted dragon slayer.
Right you are. With Henselt alive, Nilfgaard wouldn't have had it so easy in the east.
The Emperor's sure to take Novigrad soon. He'll seize the Temple Vault, the City Armada. The West will be all but his as well.
You know a lot for an ordinary merchant.
I do. What of it,
Just that it makes me like you even less. First you ask about the message I'm carrying. Now you say you're waiting for Nilfgaard to cross the Pontar. You better come with me. I know some people who'd want to talk to you.
You'll have to kill me first.
If needs must.
Relax. A misunderstanding. That's all this is.
Hold him, Witcher. I'll find a rope.
Ha! Not a chance!
Alright. Moral dilemmas. Okay. He's a merchant. He might need to know this kind of news based on, like, you know, traveling goods and whatnot. So it's like...
Sorry, not about to get involved.
I'll fucking manage on my own! You'll choke to death on £3 and one Nilfgaardian mole less.
Can't actually know he was a spy.
Oh, he was. I know him on sight. Seen my share. On your way now, you're no use to us. Neutrality. Fatherland needs to be defended.
I'm taking the chicken leg.
First full of Nilfgaardian florins.
Alright, that was probably not the best decision we made. Fuck. There's one like all the way over here. Let's teleport rest of the way. Yep. Luckily it's like right outside, or maybe it's right inside the cave. We never did go back and see that like demon horse thing that we kind of released.
Witches. Wolf paid for a freak. Oh. Oi, clumsy horse. Damn the blackens.
It's true you killed kings. You and our commander.
Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
Mentioned you have a problem.
Mm-hmm. It's Vess. She took a couple of lads across the river. She plans to hit the Black Ones at Mulbridale.
So, sounds about like what guerrilla fighters do.
Yes, when they're ordered to. Whereas I forbade her from leaving camp. Indefinitely.
All right, so you've got a problem. Insubordination. What am I supposed to do about it?
I doubt Vess has entered the village. More likely she and the boys lie in wait in the woods nearby. We must find her before she attacks and stop her. You're a good tracker. Help me.
Count me in.
Thanks, Geralt. I'll owe you a favor. Meet me and Velen beneath the Hanged Man's tree. It's just a short jaunt from there to Mulbridale. Trouble me, Greylocks.
Melons in the Hanksman tree. Okay, we'll see if I'm right. I'm thinking, is that the tree that that king guy we knew hung himself from? Or am I thinking of the wrong place?
Best beware of the other side of the river.
Oh wait, no, I didn't. Ah, damn it. I didn't activate it. Ah, I hate this. All right. Oh wait, hello, what's this? Huh, done that. Hey, this wouldn't be a main quest, would it? Okay, I am blind. I thought those were like usually near the bottom of the list, but shit. Well, we fucked that up, so we'll just start going through these quests until we find that one.
The curse that held...
Luckily, we have the teleport point like right there, so we can just hop there, do it, and hopefully get out.
The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Is that a sword or an egg beater? Strike from the wrist, not your elbow. Again.
Alright, we did look around the courtyard and went out with that before. Swagger, swagger, swagger. Work.
Must be his ghost that haunts the bastion. Maybe he'll leave if I bury his bones.
A horde. Something's happening. You're to hide. Wait till I come back. Yes, I know you've trained with swords. You're still shit with them. I want you behind those rocks and keep your mouth shut.
We still have shadows.
No massacre's complete without one.
Also burn the body, sorry. What? Why? Alright, well then where do we have to go to bury him? Or burn him? Like, is there a specific spot?
They'll try to stop me.
One shot, baby.
You walked away from practice without my permission. You know that? Do not stop. Bleeding is no excuse. Now take off that bandage and get back to your training. You'll see to your wound when I say you're done.
Take care, kid.
Yeah, okay, that's stuck on now. We just completed it, what the fuck?
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that.
I hate that now, like everywhere we travel, it's the same cutscene. Before, it was a little variation because we were at different parts.
On the Isle of Mists.
Now it's all the same. Bull buns. A brothel full of hooers.
No strong cards. No...
Sure.
Yes.
Heard you play for high stakes here.
Firstly, we must have the proper effects. Let's have a look at our cards, shall we? Cards are in order, but can we afford the buy-in?
Yeah.
We can.
Well, let's have a name then, and we shall issue an entry ticket.
Geralt of Rivia.
Gerard of Rivia. The match will start soon, but the hoi polloi must first be driven out. We will please wait. Achoo!
Whoa.
Tournament participants only. Everyone else out. Achoo! We are cordially invited to come back tomorrow.
Well, well. Geralt of Rivia. And I was beginning to think this tournament would be a dreadful bore. I'm afraid winning coin from peasants, thugs, and faux aristocrats is no great source of satisfaction for me.
We know each other.
Let's say we've some mutual acquaintances. I've heard many good things about you, in vivid detail.
Place like this, that's more a warning than a recommendation. What's your name?
Sasha.
Sasha what? Or maybe just skip right to telling me your real name.
Place like this, Sasha will need to suffice.
Come to the Passiflora often? Seem to know everyone.
I'm here from time to time. I cannot say all the faces are familiar, but that is Patrick Hazelnut. Never goes anywhere without those three.
Met a man once who traveled with 2 Zerrikanian warrior women as bodyguards, but those three...
Have other talents, clearly. The halfling's Bernard Tully, a farmer, claims to play for pleasure. But everyone wants to win, don't they? Best beware of that one. He's not particularly fond of others, outcasts, types like you. Ironic, since Phineas himself is a half-elf. And I'm certain you've heard of Count Tybalt. After all, he is the one who organized this tournament.
Actually, I haven't heard of him.
He's reputed to be fabulously wealthy. I can't say how true it is, but he was able to afford his title and the county that came with it.
All right. See you later, Sasha.
Try to chat up the other players before the tournament begins. We must all wait for Count Tybalt anyway.
Tybalt? Alright.
Apologies, but I must focus my thoughts before the match.
Don't let me bother you then.
I'm new to this too. Took me ages to squirrel away the coin for the buy-in. Mushrooms are no quick route to riches.
You really a farmer?
Why not look it? Got a little farmstead just outside the city. Could sit there for days just watching things grow.
What's with the smell?
The smell? Anywho, mushrooms are all well and good, but one's got to get away at times. My lady, she was in tears, said I'd get my throat slit and overrun. But I says to her, I says, Hortensia, what a chance. The best players, the rarest cards. She had to let me go.
Good luck to you.
Likewise. Now, that's the sporting spirit. Not like that half-elf over there who's been shooting me murderous glares this whole time.
Yay. Let's go talk to him then. I assume this will be extremely pleasant.
What?
Playing tournaments often?
What to you? Perhaps you'd wish to see my cards as well. Am I a hee-haw for you to fondle before you choose? Shall I wag my prick for you?
See your cards when we play.
You were likely to advance that far, mutant.
Wow. Dick.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our closed Gwent tournament. By closed, I mean more than the mere elite nature of the event. Anyone leaving the Passiflora before the end of play will be disqualified. That's rule number 1. Rules number 2, 3, and 4 are no fighting, dirty play, or magic tricks. We play for golden figurines. The winner will take them all, along with a monetary prize equal to 9 times the buy-in. Easy enough to calculate that 9 have entered. The tournament will consist of 3 rounds. The finalist emerging from said shall play me. Players will be paired by random draw. The groupings for the first round shall be read now.
Jesus.
Phineas and Tim Knott. Patrick Hazelnut and Harold Featherbuns. Gervalt of Rivia and Bernard Tull.
How about that?
Bramble Frontenstock and Madam Sasha.
Excellent. A pleasant match to you all.
Starting at last. A year down the road, I'll be plying Hortensia and my lads with tales of this night. Let's play!
We'll destroy him. Trying to see, what was the card that we bought not just a little bit ago? Ah. Anyway, let's get started. Let's crush his dreams. Alright. Fortunately, we don't have any revives on us, but we do have a spy, so hopefully that can bring us a revive. Okay. I'll save our gold one for later. I think I am gonna try to win the first round. All the rest of these are like high combos. Aha! Thank God he played like a card that was high. Alright, we'll play this combo. Shit, he had more than one spy. Budgie buddy. Oh my god, dude, seriously? Fucking a lot of spies happening here. Alright, we just gotta pass and see what he does for the next few rounds. He's got 9 cards. He could probably overtake us. Fuck. Fuck! Oh my god, I didn't know that was a 1. Alright. That's not great. I think he's 1. He's definitely 1. We just don't have enough cards. Because he had so many fucking spy cards. Like, holy shit. Yeah, at best we can win this round. That was a massive waste, but we had to play a card. He's got 8 cards, we've got 2. We're fucked. Unless we got up. Fuck. Seriously, right at the end, he's not gonna play any more spy cards. And of course our little bugle horn is useless. He's 1.
Who would have thought? Thank you for a game well played.
So, how did you fare in the first round?
Tournament's over for me, I'm afraid.
Not necessarily. I have a proposition for you. Shall we discuss it upstairs? Lovely view from the terrace.
All right.
Fuck, I can't believe it. He had so many freaking spy cards. He was just able to brute force just by having way more cards. Like at the end of that, he had 9 to my 2.
Boy, then you can get his wife out the dungeon. I shall pretend I did not hear
for heroic deeds, but imagine, well, you know.
Alone at last.
What did you want to talk about?
A cartload of coin. That's the grand prize, you know. I can't speak for you, but I'd prefer it didn't land in the wrong hands. And luck can be so undependable. Frankly, one should simply take the coin, subtly, you know, without bothering the others.
Why tell me?
I'm a woman. I'm in need of that coin. And Geralt of Rivia would never abandon a woman in need, or so I heard.
Who'd you hear it from?
Fringilla Vigo. She told me of your adventures in Beauclair. Apparently you're dependable, so long as the cause is just.
Fine. Let's say I help you.
I'll split the coin with you, of course.
What's the plan?
First, you must stay to the end of the tournament. I shall tell you the rest when the time comes.
All sounds pretty mysterious, but fine.
Excellent. Now that's settled, let's rejoin the others.
I wonder if you were like supposed to lose the first round.
Congratulations, madame. A superb match. Did you expect to be victorious, my lady?
Yes, I had a good feeling about the tournament.
Thief! The coin's gone. The guard's been stabbed.
What?
How is this possible?
No one's removed the coin from the premises. All those leaving were searched.
Phew! We must scour the building. Anyone leaving must pass inspection.
Before you ask, it wasn't me.
Figured as much.
You promised to help me. I say we try to recover the coin together.
Agreed.
Man, I was really looking forward to this tournament. Fuck.
I say, this Witcher is Captain Hansen's good friend. He could examine the crime scene. Charge only a trifling.
A fee? But...
We will, of course, collect it from the captain personally. How is his injury from the other week? Has it healed yet?
Well, I'd heard it had.
Splendid. We shall go upstairs at once.
both of us full on sprinting up the stairs. Ah, ah, ah.
Next time we see the captain, milady, I'd appreciate you mentioning.
That is all, good fellow. You may go. The Witcher requires absolute silence while he works.
Of course.
That went well. Really know the captain?
Yes, a horrid man. Come now, get to work.
Alright.
Blows delivered from a strange angle. Expert, though. Precise.
What kind? What do you mean strange angle? Like strange angle like low? Or strange angle like oddly high? Or like from left-handed a person? Like what are we talking here? Strange.
Somebody dragged something heavy towards the terrace.
Oh, they chucked it off into the water, didn't they? Or at the very least down below.
Crossbow bolt. A line tied to it. Line's clearly been cut.
Thief might have used it to lower the sack of coin. He'd need an accomplice waiting down below to grab it.
Zip-lined it down.
Down there, but I can't make it out. Must have been one of the players. Lowered the coin down on the line, then strolled past the guards.
This was well prepared. Think you can track the culprit down?
Don't know yet. I'll look in the street, see if I can find anything there.
Is this a murder on the Orient Express where it turns out all the people in it were actually a part of the theft? So the bow obviously points to the half-elf, but that would have been from below shooting up, which means the person that did the murder was someone else, and the elf at most would be an accomplice. Maybe the halfling guy was the one that did it since it was an odd angle, and he was the only one that mentioned the half-elves, but particularly how he didn't care for them, how the half-elf didn't care for the halfling guy. Maybe he just said that to like throw us off their relationship of being friendly. But obviously this is conjecture.
Same as the one tied to the bolt. Gonna have to look around. Where's that scent coming from? Cinnamon. Strange.
I don't smell a thing.
He did mention a weird smell with the halfling, but he never specified what it was. And it was a bolt, too. Bolts are usually for crossbows, not actual bows, so maybe the half-elf didn't have anything to do with it.
You copper, look, you got a pie.
I must see a medic.
Ow! Ah!
Will we receive any Rivia? I am indebted to Neria.
Haste makes waste. Culprit lost this crate. Must have fallen off the wagon.
Can you be certain this was the thief's?
Crossbow under the packages. Itching to crack a pun about every Rosemary having
I
its...
appreciate you resisting the impulse. I've seen this guild mark. It's a trading company's. One that imports spices from Zerrikania. They've a storehouse at the docks. Northernmost one on this side of the port. Shall I meet you there?
Sounds good.
Seriously, I can't tell you how underwhelmed I am. I really wanted to play in that fucking card tournament.
Free city of Novigrad.
My regards to your mother.
Actually, let's see here. How close are we to... Oh, we're quite a bit off from the next level. Shit. But hey, another mystery. I love doing mystery investigations, man. Although, to be fair, it's not really the best. I don't know, it's so weird. Like, how can you do a mystery investigation without having some kind of, like, detective vision, Witcher sense kind of stuff? Because, like, part of me thinks, like, that makes most of it way too easy, but it's like, how else could you do it? Because if you didn't have that, then it could easily become way too difficult.
No loitering round here.
Ramen supper I never refuse.
Yeah, I wonder, sorry, taking it way back to the beginning of the stream with that Cyberpunk update that they just did. They did just release the 5.0, I mean not 5.0, the PS5 version of The Witcher. So who knows, maybe there'll be an update for this. Whoa. Look at the ground there. The texture like moves with the camera. That's trippy. Oh, it's supposed to be water. But yeah, who knows? Maybe they'll do like some sort of lighting update even more so with The Witcher. But I'm pretty sure the PS5 can't handle it.
There are 6 inside. I wasn't able to get the door open.
Gotta find another way in then.
Boring as fucking shite.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Here's the wagon. Smell the cinnamon now?
Aha! I was right about the warehouse.
Got so many doors and all of them are locked.
Try to get in through here.
Lead the way.
Medieval parkour. Remember Assassin's Creed the movie? That was a thing. It was really not good. It's like one of those movies that's like, it's either so bland, it's bad, to the point where it's like, how did nobody, like, you know, raise their hand in the crowd and be like, this movie kind of sucks, maybe we should change some of this so it's like, you know, better. Was the short guy, alright.
Which one's Hortensia?
I can't believe that's the guy we lost to, too.
Tall one.
Masquerade's done, Tully. Give us the coin.
Masquerade? Well put. Been watching you from the start, sweetheart. Though I ought to admit, I thought you'd follow me alone. Told him who you are yet? No? I'm sure he'd love to hear it. Go on, tell him. Or I'll tell Hortensia to break your fingers.
What's this about?
It's about Madame Sasha swallowing my mushroom farming nonsense hook, line and sinker when she should have been more vigilant. So, will you tell him who you spy for, or would you rather scream it out?
Let go of her. Step away.
One of you restrain him, then make sure he gets a good view.
Seriously, guys, come on. Even if I wasn't a Witcher, do you not see how caked up I am? Like, and I don't just mean with cake. In the traditional sense, just overall, just like a frickin' brick shit house. Oh my god! Every one of them! Holy shit! That was my best fire yet. Holy shit.
Good work. I did not, in fact, suspect him, whereas he clearly caught on to me long ago.
Halflings can be unpredictable.
At any rate, we've succeeded. Now to divide the coin.
It's yours. You won the tournament.
But you helped me get my prize back. We'll split it, half and half. Know what? Let's have dinner at the Kingfisher. My treat, to celebrate my last day in Novigrad.
I'd love to.
Wait. Oh crap, I wasn't even thinking. This is gonna be like a date thing, isn't it? I was just thinking that would...
The blue-eyed prostitute was actually his sister. He couldn't believe it.
Oh my.
Whoa, we got a lot of crowns.
At the House of the Night, and then...
Fascinating story. Shall we go upstairs? You can show me exactly how it ended.
Some other time, maybe.
I understand. Not all stories end the same way. In that case, I shall be off. Very nice to meet you, Geralt of Rivia. See you again, someday.
Man, we ain't getting no bitches. Geralt of Rivia, the bitchless wonder. Fuck. Alright. Let's fix up our sword super quick, because alright. How come every time we find some kind of like Gwent tournament type thing, we like do a round and then we screw ourselves out of it somehow? Like, we did it with that one where we played, like, 2 different people, and then the third one we got into a fight with. And the one just now, it's like, shit, man! I just not have, like, a tournament. Let's save. Alright. That is going to be it for today, calling it a little bit early. Oh, next time we're gonna continue with like these this level of side quests where it's a little bit more story intensive but not like main story shit, so we're gonna continue doing those. And yeah, tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday are both should be Genshin Impact, and then Friday we'll get back into some more Witcher, and then this weekend we will continue going through Mafia, which we just did like a whole bunch of really cool shit in that last weekend, gaining some new territory, throwing some people out of some high rises, you know, the usual Mafia shit. But yeah, that is it for today, guys. Thanks for coming out and hanging out on day 952 of streaming in a row. Like always, there's a link down below for my Twitter, as well as a link over to my YouTube channel where all my previous VODs are archived over there. And yeah, that is it for today. I will catch you all tomorrow with Genshin Impact. If not, I will see you guys back here on Friday, where we'll be continuing some more Witcher. See ya.